So this is probably by far my favorite light that I've ever used. And to be honest, it's probably the most versatile one as well. In today's video, we are taking a look at this tiny little Godox ML60 and why it's become one of the favorite lights that I've ever used. A big thanks to Godox for sending this light out to me, but I'm not being paid, and this is gonna be my honest and unbiased opinion. So first, let's state the obvious. This light is small. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. This is a light that you definitely won't need a C-stand for, and you can use basically any small light stand that you have. Now, I've been able to use this light on a bunch of different projects and on a lot of my YouTube videos. And one of the things that I absolutely love about this light is that you can use it essentially anywhere because it can be run off of Sony NP-F style batteries. So normally to power a light like this, you would need what's called a V-mount battery, which is gonna be a lot bigger and bulkier. But the cool thing about this ML60 is it can run off of these small Sony NP-F style batteries, which is awesome. Godox also sent me this mini softbox, which is actually really good when you're just doing like a headshot. If you're trying to, light someone's entire body, then you wouldn't really be able to use something this small. And with a smaller light source, it's not gonna be as soft. So when you're using something like this, you wanna make sure that you're just lighting a small portion of your subject. So this is at full power, just running off of the battery power. As you can see, it's not like overpowering the sun or anything like that, but it's definitely bright enough to compete with the power of the sun, which is right behind me. One thing that makes this light great for the traveling or adventure filmmaker is that it comes with its own bag. And not only does it hold everything that you need inside of this bag, but on the top, there are some straps which are perfect for strapping the mini softbox to it. Now, even though I love this light, there are a couple of negatives which I feel like I should tell you about. So this ML60 is not gonna be the brightest light that you've ever used, at least in comparison to a lot of the other bigger COB lights that are out there. And probably the biggest downside is that this light does not have a standard Bowens mount. It's actually a proprietary mount by Godox. Now, Godox does have a lot of proprietary accessories that you can get for the ML60, but you can also get an adapter that you can adapt this light into a standard Bowens mount. So you can use all of your Bowens mount softbox and diffusion accessories. This light can obviously be run off of wall power, and what's pretty cool is that there's a pretty convenient little strap that holds the power brick for this light onto the light stand so you don't have any dangling wires, and the mount for the ML60 also has an umbrella socket. So with this small light and maybe a really cheap umbrella, you can have some really nice, easy, soft diffused light on the go. So another pretty cool thing about this light is that Godox actually does have a remote for it. So I can turn it off, turn it back on. So as you can see, you can use this light in a YouTube talking head type of shot like this. Obviously, you're not gonna get as soft of a light with this mini softbox, but it does work pretty well if you're just doing this type of a shot where you're not getting too much of your body and it's just mostly your head. A lighting setup that I've been using a lot is just the ML60 and a really big 5-in-1 reflector using the diffusion panel, and it works really well for a really nice soft light. Another pretty convenient way to use this ML60 is I just like to shoot it right up into my ceiling, and what that does is it creates a really nice soft light for when I'm shooting B-roll. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the Godox ML60. It's a great light, and I'm gonna have links to it in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be really cool if you hit the like button. If you enjoy my content, it'd be awesome if you subscribed. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, you can click on either side of my face. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Later.